sound booth giving us that excellent PowerPoint. And we also have this co-host of ours. Her name is Lucille, and she's a ball python. So do you guys get it? Lucille, ball python. Okay, so Lucille here is a ball python, like I just said, and she comes all the way from Africa. So she lives in the grasslands there. And unfortunately for Lucille and a whole bunch of other snakes, a lot of people are kind of afraid of snakes, or they don't really like them. But really it's just that people don't understand snakes. So Lucille is excellent at keeping her ecosystem in check. Now, an ecosystem is a community where plants and animals live together and they depend on one another to make the entire system work. So it's just like a puzzle where each individual species is a particular piece to make that whole puzzle fit together. So Lucille here, she makes sure all of the small mammals like the rats and the mice don't become too overpopulated because she eats them and she really likes them. So we do not have ball pythons here in Nebraska, but if you guys happen to see a snake in your backyard, it's a good thing. You're most commonly going to find garter snakes or black rat snakes, and they're doing the exact same thing that Lucille's doing in Africa, where they're making sure that the mice and the rodent populations don't become too large, otherwise the rats would be coming into our houses and trying to eat all of our yummy food. So we have plenty of other guests coming, so we're going to put Lucille away so she can bask in the spotlights, and she'll let us know if she sees any rats or mice hanging around on our shelves. Okay, so did you guys get a good chance of looking at her coloration? Did you see a lot of the browns and the greens that she has on her body? Well, that is her camouflage. So living in the grassland, she needs to have very mute coloration so she can help blend in. Our next guest is, she's a lot different in her coloration. She's very brightly colored, and that is the same type of camouflage, but just in a different environment. But she is a little bit shy, so I'm going to need your guys' help to help her come out. So I'm going to have you all count to 3 with me, and at number 3, if you could all say, "Come out, Penelope." Hopefully she'll come back on stage. So are you guys ready? Come on, are you guys ready? Yes. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Come out, Penelope. All right. Well, hello, Penelope. Welcome back. So Penelope here is a scarlet macaw, and she comes all the way from South America. And as you can see, she's very brightly colored, and that is because she is using that coloration to blend in to the canopy of those trees that she's living in. So she's blending in with flowers and fruits of very brightly colored, so that way she is protected from predators, and that also helps her kind of communicate and see another bird of the same kind. So we're going to let Penelope finish this peanut of hers before she says hello and everything. But if you guys can get a good look at her feet, you can see that she's really manipulating her peanut with those toes of hers. Want to step up? Come on. Or fly, that's okay too. All right, so can you show me your wings, Penelope? Penelope? Good girl. So that was a little quick, but that way you can see the coloration of her feathers. Helps very, very well in that canopy. Now, would you like to ask how everybody's doing? Penelope. How's everybody doing? Good job. So did you guys catch that? That is an illustration of her mimicry. So many people think that these scarlet macaws and other macaws will talk. They do not talk. They just mimic sounds that they like to hear. And that's their way of communicating in the wild to the other birds. These birds can live in flocks of up to 100 birds, so it really helps them see where each other is at. So can you tell everybody hello? Hello. Good girl. And we'll see if she'll wave again. She does have this really cool term for her feet, and I want all of the children to remember this because it'll really impress your parents and your teachers for your last day of school. But her feet, can you say hello one more time? Hello. All right. If you could see that, she has something called zygodactyl feet. So if you can hear it again, it's zygodactyl. And that just means that she has 2 toes on the top of her feet and 2 toes on the bottom. And that helps her flip upside down like that, but it also helps her just kind of stand and perch on the trees. So we have lots of guests coming still, so we're going to let Penelope fly back home. She really does enjoy flying. So a lot of people, like I said, there's lots of different macaws. So if you have had a chance to go down to the Garden of the Senses, they should have a lot of different types of birds and many macaws out on display for you guys to check out. And just like we humans, those macaws, there's lots of similarities and differences between them. So some of us may be taller, some of us may be